Because you don't understand me. No one understands me. And what I'm doing is the essence of survival.
Bring me a first aid kit! Help me!
I knew this old couple, Carl and Ellie. Used to live above the antique shop on Horseshoe. They were like... Must have been a crow or something.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade of the center.
Hey, who the fuck are you?
Easy, Chief. He ain't PK.
How do you know? They're creeping around here all the time.
He's that outsider, the Pilgrim.
What? He's from outside the walls. Well, fuck me. I don't know what brings you here, but watch your back, Pilgrim. And stay away from the PKs. They ain't no one's friends.
This time with a biomarker.
Carl said if you show up to bring you round so he can introduce himself.
What a nice change from wanting to hang me.
And remember, humanity created a civilization that turned out to be a colossus on clay legs. We cannot make the same mistakes.
He didn't want to, he had to. You were a threat to everyone.
Of course.
Do not listen to the ideologies preached by fools calling for reconstruction. There will be no rebuilding. Who would have thought? A pilgrim in the bazaar. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm still alive, despite your best efforts.
It's clear to me you're holding a grudge. But if you were in my shoes, you would understand. We are responsible for the safety of our community. And we treat this seriously. That's why we did what we did. I hope you can forgive us. So, pray tell, what's it like in the outside world these days?
Bad, and getting worse. Settlements are shrinking in size and number. I'm afraid soon there will be nowhere else to go.
Doesn't surprise me, son. Humanity must reach the bottom in order to rise again. And this is why we are here. Any more news?
Not really. But why don't you tell me more about your people?
We are called the people of the bazaar, simply because of where we live. But who we are truly are free people. Free from lies, free from money, free from religion, wars, politics, and the dark cloud that has blanketed the earth.
That sounds great. Too good to be true, in fact.
Oh, we have our challenges. Water is scarce, for example. But with courage and patience, we will someday create a paradise.
Well, you seem almost thankful for the collapse of civilization.
It was as tragic as it was inevitable. Consumerism, belief in the almighty dollar led to this catastrophe. So, we here strive not to make the same mistake twice. It would be a crime. We want to create a new order based on social bonds, on family and community. A society where people support each other and adhere to justice. No need for the police, military, or false authorities to shoot those they are meant to protect. We have a place for everyone. But let's get back to your stories.
Is gossip all you want from me, Carl?
No. But you came from outside, and you're walking around my flock. So, to set things straight, I need to know if you're a sheep or a wolf. What are you then?
A sheep. I'm no threat to you.
That's exactly what a wolf would say.
You know what? I think it's time I set things straight, too. I'm looking for Sophie.
Are you? And why, pray tell?
I need to ask her about Lucas's death.
Oh. Why would a pilgrim care about PK business? What's in it for you?
But let's say a man's death should be another man's concern. Isn't that what separates us from the infected?
I guess you have a point. Lucas's death is our concern as well. But mainly because we are the prime suspects. I have never hidden my views on the Peacekeepers. The old world fell because of people like them. Greedy, power-hungry fascists. Building the new reality based on the old values would not be wise, to say the least. Of course, according to the PK, such claims automatically make me, and all of us, potential killers. So the sooner Lucas's murderer is found, the better for us. Go that way. You'll see a giant of a man. That's Herman, Sophie's bodyguard. She won't be far. But just to be clear, I'd be surprised if she knew anything about it. Sophie is a fighter, not an assassin.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'll see you around, Carl.
Been 11 years since the chemical bombings almost killed everyone in the city. Swear to God.
Sophie, can we talk?
Don't hurt him, Herman. Let him talk.
My name's...
Aiden. You're that pilgrim that came to town recently.
You're sure well informed.
Don't have much of a choice. I'm in charge of safety here. Besides, yesterday you made quite an entrance.
I'm looking for a job. Would you happen to know of any?
Looking for a job? I only work with people I trust. You came from outside. They wanted to hang you. Nobody says anything good about you, Pilgrim. Do you want me to trust you? Talk to the people at the bazaar. See if you can gain their trust. If so, then it might persuade me to change my mind.
Apparently, you can't go through the tunnel either.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
I'm Damien.
Aiden.
You're new here, right?
Does it make a difference?
I pride myself on knowing everyone in this dump, but I don't know you.
Maybe that's because I just got into the city.
For reals? Wow. Respect. I heard that outside the walls, it's a bloodbath.
What does this have to do with the job?
Nothing, my friend. Just sussing you out. And I like what I've sussed so far. But about the job. First and foremost, it'll require a certain amount of discretion on your part. You'll be doing business for my partners, and it's their business only. No one else's. Head on over to meet them in West Quarryend. They'll fill you in on the details.
Understood. I'll go report to them.
Don't keep them waiting. Don't look at me like that. I'm just giving you information. And just between us, you won't regret it.
Aiden.
I'm listening.
That's Aiden. I've just been offered an extremely shady deal. Maybe it'll turn up a lead on Lucas.
I need more than just leads, Aiden. Whatever it is, check it out.
Will do. Over and out.
Don't go being a stranger now.
Hello? Anybody there? Damien sent me. Hello?
What do you want?
Damien sent me. He said you have work here.
Wrong address, bud.
But I just talked to him. Damien, he sent me here.
You alone?
Why do you ask?
'Cause we're not letting in tour groups. Nothing personal. It's just, you know, we're careful people. So I'll ask again. Are you alone?
Yeah, I'm alone.
You'd better be. Now get in and head downstairs. They'll explain everything. Are you interested or not?
I'm Aiden. Damien sent me. I'm here for the job.
Right.
So, you're new around here.
Damien asked that too. What difference does it make?
Boss asked a question.
Now, I'm still trying to figure out why I'm here. Yeah, you're the one dancing around the subject.
Okay. Let's talk about the job then. To do it, it's best that you're not all that well known around the bazaar.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm all that well known.
That's good. That's very good. Looks like we finally found our missing person.
Wait, what are you talking about? What do you want from me?
Let's just say we work for someone that's dying to meet you. Except he won't be the one dying, I don't think. Let's haul him in, boys.
Make 'em bleed! Bringing 'em in! Have this, motherfucker! You're mine now! I got something for you! Shove it up your ass! Take some of this! Here, he's here! Eat this! Here I come! Good. Yeah! Get him! Now! Choke on this asshole! Yeah, baby! Warn you, asshole! Ready for this? Choke on this asshole! No escape now. I got something for you, you piece of shit. You ain't getting You're the tortoise. I'm the hare. I've got you now, fucker. You're dead now, fucker. No escape now. Order up!
Hey, how did
Not
you
die? God, you asshole! You set me up!
What? No. I swear, I would never. I was just doing my job, scouting. It's my job.
Maybe Carl knows something.
No, wait, don't. Look, they just told me to send them anyone who seemed new. They didn't tell me why. I don't have any other choice but to do as they say.
They have anything to do with Lucas's death.
What? No. I mean, God, I hope not. That would be terrible. But I swear, I don't know.
So you've sent others before me, and then they've all been murdered? What have you done, Damien?
I didn't know at first, but I couldn't do anything about it once I found out. I couldn't.
How many, Damien? How many people have you sent to their death?
Stop it, Aiden, stop. I'm sorry. I had to. I'm trapped. Believe me, they have my brother.
Your brother? Talk. Fast.
They took him and threatened to kill him if I didn't do what they said. I just figured if I did good, they'd eventually release him. I'm being played, and I'm tired of it. I just want my brother back. Will you help me find him?
You sent me to the slaughter, and now I'm supposed to forget that and help you find your brother.
You're mad, I get it. But look at it this way. He may have heard why they're looking for you. If he could tell you, wouldn't you want to find him?
All right, fine then. But you better pray that he knows something. Nope. He's not here. No signs of Cliff here.
Damn it. You don't think he's not dead, is he?
Don't jump to conclusions.
But where could they be keeping him? Damn it, this is all my fault. I'm such a fool.
Sending people here, yeah, that's on you. As for your brother, I'm not certain. Where did you last see him?
We were in East Quarry and close to Devil's Bridge when they attacked us. They took him hostage and have been using me to carry out their orders ever since. I only did this to keep my brother alive, Aiden. I didn't know others would die when this started.
What's Devil's Bridge?
It's the name of this building. In the Middle Ages, they said devils haunted it. But then, times changed and no one believed in those things anymore. Before the virus, it was a car repair shop. Now it's full of bandits.
And I guess I'll search the area around Devil's Bridge.
Aiden, you serious? You'd do that for me?
Not a chance. I'm doing this so that no one else dies because of you.
I know I didn't exactly make a good impression, but please save him.
Gotcha, you piece of shit. Try this on for size. You're all mine.
Anyone else see that? You ever seen something like this? Never mind.
There are some not afraid of the coming night. As the sun's going, as falls, they decide to set out and fight. As the stars shine with their blessed light.
For Christ's sake, get out of my face!
Something funky's going on.
He sure ain't in the right place. You're mine now! You're dead now, fucker! Have this, motherfucker! Yeah, baby! Here I come.
I can't beat this guy. I want to reward for you. Stop fidgeting. Gotcha, you piece of shit. You're up. Dodge this, asshole. This.
Damien?
Damien? Nah, I'm Cliff.
Wow. Resemblance is uncanny.
Guards!
Wait, stop! Damien sent me. How did you escape?
Escape? I have no reason to escape, man.
Wait, so you're not... You're working with them, aren't you?
Well, duh.
Listen, Cliff, what I really want to know right now is about the murder of Commander Lucas.
The PK commander? What about him?
Did you or your people kill him?
No fucking way. We're not suicidal. Anyway, we got bigger fish to fry. Like you, for instance.
Me? What the hell do you mean?
You and Damien haven't figured it out? Oh well. I love my brother, but he's a dope. Always has been.
Damien? Damien, Aiden here. Do you read me?
Over. Did you find Cliff?
Yeah, but he...
Hey, bro. You were a huge help sending all those kids. You've made Dr. Waltz mighty happy.
Waltz?
He's the boss here.
Boss? Cliff? What? I don't understand.
Yeah. They took me, but I joined the team right quick. Had to pretend they were gonna kill me to get you in line and following orders.
You did... what?
Don't be a baby about it. It was the only way to make you behave.
How could you do this to me? To all those kids you made me drag in. To their deaths.
Don't worry about it, bro. It was all for the greater good.
Whose greater good?
The boss's, of course. And just now, you served up the guy the boss wanted most. That's him, fellas. The one who took the doc's toy.
Cliff? Fuck! What are you saying? The doc's gonna be thrilled! Come on, jackass! This is on. Hey there, jackass! Can you take it? You like me now, asshole? You're done. Yeah, baby. Your mom! I got you now! Coming for ya! Dodge this, jackass! Give this Get some! Like this? Suck it! Bam! Suck it! That'll ready for this? Get some! Like this? Get some! Ready for this? Bam!
You stole from the dock! Sorry you found me? Take him! What the? You're done for! Give it up!
Damien! Come on, man. Are you still there? Come in, Damien. God, can you hear me?
Ader.
Did the lead pan out?
Nah, dead end.
I'm not surprised. What can you do?
I'll keep digging.
Do.
hurt?
Leave me alone.
You've got to trust us.
We want to help you.
I'm telling you, it's the time. Now, Red Chain, did you?
Not stupid. Check your submitted.
Big mistake coming here. Your ass is.
Gonna get you.
What's your fucking problem?
What happened?
You know you're messing with a PK, right?
A little. The worst thing was they took all the equipment.
You couldn't have screwed it up more than you did.
Maybe there's a way to fix this.
What do you think?
You can fix it by figuring out how to pay me back.
That doesn't seem likely.
5 years ago, everything would have faces today.
He's a murderer!
Found some powder.
Damien, what's this all about?
Let me in. You hear me, Damien? Open this door before I bust it down.
Like in the old days.
Wait, what's going on? Where's Damien?
He locked himself in the tower.
What's that all about?
Beats me. Just started raving about something being all his fault. He was in a bad way.
He's not answering his radio.
He didn't look like he was in a talkative mood.
Any other way into the tower?
Not really. Not by ordinary means. People have tried to climb the wall, but those who have usually end up getting scraped off the ground.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Damien!
Stop or I jump!
Wait! Okay. I've stopped. Relax, Damien. Let's both relax.
What do you want?
To talk.
About what?
I don't know. About life?
Fuck you.
That's what you hung up on. That you're alive and so many aren't now because of you. Damien?
I killed them. All of them.
Look, man, it was a bad deal all around. You aren't evil. Okay, you were trying to save your brother. They backed you into a corner.
But my brother is one person. One person. But I've killed so many.
No. Sent them. to be killed. You didn't kill him yourself. What choice did you have?
Believe me, I've done plenty of bad in the name of good. And then... just plain bad.
But I'm not an evil person. And neither are you, Damien.
I am. I could have found another way. But did I try? I can't close my eyes without seeing the face of every kid. I said, hey, you're new around here, too. They're all dead. And now so is my brother. Because of me. I can't take it anymore.
Sure you can. You can prove how strong you really are. Live your life. And use each day to make it right.
It's too much to fix. I can't. It could never be enough. I'm sorry, Aiden.
Make room. I'm jumping with you.
Are you crazy?
Why not? We can go together. Now it's one more death added to your tab.
Why would you? No, you would never.
Try me. Jump. Go on. Jump. I'll be right behind. You ever hear that most jumpers change their minds mid-air?
No.
It's true. They're falling and think, oh fuck, maybe this actually wasn't the smartest thing I've done in my life. Soon my head's gonna smash open like a watermelon, and I'll writhe around with no control over my arms and legs, and beg for someone to finish me off. But nobody's gonna finish you off here, Damien. Except maybe the infected. They'll eat you foot to forehead, Damien. Slowly. I'm going. See you on the ground.
Wait! Let's talk.
About what?
I don't know.
About life?
Maybe. Sure. But I guess I don't have a life anymore. All the guys that died, they died because...
And quit being a broken record, will ya? You'll get over it. Now pull yourself the fuck together and back away from that ledge. Or you really will fall. And you feel bad about those deaths? That's great. It means you got a conscience. There's not many left in this town with a conscience. But you got one. And that's why you should live. To make up for what you did. There will always be time to jump. Tomorrow, day after, no rush. Look, I won't stop you. But keep this in mind. Like I said before, make it right. Keep living. At least till you make it right. So, how many deaths do you think you're responsible for?
Don't make me say it, Aiden. 8, maybe.
8? Even better.
Better?
Yeah, because now, you have to save 8 lives. Deal?
But...
Gotta balance those scales, Damien. Do we have a deal?
Deal.
Smart move.
I better not regret this.
You won't. I got a job for you.
Hey, that's my line.
How about that? Damien's got a sense of humor.
Gallows humor, I guess.
Yeah, seems appropriate, all things considered.
Aiden?
Yeah?
Thanks.
No problem. I saved your life, kid. Now don't fuck it up, okay?
Jesus, Damien. What's up with you? Were you about to jump?
I was, but Aiden...
What's with this "it's all my fault" business? Talk to me.
Yeah, the people from the bazaar. My brother...
Oh, wait, hold up. Don't confuse yourself again, Damien. Just relax and shut up for now.
Wait, he was just talking about killing people or something. What's going on here?
The kid just found out his brother died.
He's in shock, babbling nonsense.
Cut the man some slack, will you? Have a heart.
Fuck, Cliff's dead. No wonder he's all torn up. I get it now. My sympathies, Damien. You can talk to me whenever you want.